Hi everyone, today we're going to be doing Basketball Wives Season 4 Episode 3 review. We're going to start off with Royce and Kesha. They meet up with Kenya to help her out with her auditioning dancers for her music video. When they get there, she just like, y'all go over there, sit down. She doesn't have no set plan for them, so they're like, okay. She comes in and she's like, well, Kesha didn't think I was going to be able to do this, and I want to thank you guys over there for being there for me these last 2 weeks. I didn't think we could do it, but you guys, you were there for me, and I want to thank you guys. And Kesha's looking like, did she really just say that? And Royce is looking at her, yes she did. She just said that. That's like, I'm going to just leave it alone. We go see these dancers, and we go move from there. So then we're going to move over to, I want to say it was Royce, Kesha, and yeah, it was Royce, Kesha, and Tammy. They all meet up, and they was like, how'd the auditions go? Tammy was asking Kesha how the auditions go. She was like, child, you don't want to know. It's like, what happened? She was like, she went in there and just like acted a fool. It wasn't too many dancers that could dance, maybe one. So like that girl, she was all over the place. She was a hot mess, basically. Tammy was like, oh yeah? Really? So we're going to move over to what else happened. Susie was somewhere trying to get information from somebody. So I think, I want to say it was Kesha was telling Susie something where Susie was like, really? Her, some kind of information getting thrown out there. Susie's on alert so she can go spread it to any and everybody. And I know this season's only been on for like 3 episodes, but Susie, she's trying her best to stay friends with Evelyn and Jennifer. More so with Evelyn, because I guess she thinks Evelyn's top dog of the group, and that's who she wanted to associate herself with since like 2 seasons ago she was banned and couldn't be around the girls, getting chased from parties and all that stuff. So we're going to move over to Royce. She gets invited to... it's like a charity event, and she asked Kesha, Kenya, and Susie to come. Well, everybody's there getting their awards accepted, and there was an open bar, I'm assuming. There was a bar there, I should say. Susie. She's like, I'm going to need a drink. She was just complaining and just being rude. She's like, oh my goodness, this is so boring. When is this over? And all the while she's getting drunk, so she's being even louder. At one point she's like, woo! I believe Kenya looked at her like, girl, what is wrong with you? Don't be acting like that out in public. You all drunk and making noise and being belligerent and just being flat out rude. I mean, if you wouldn't enjoy yourself, keep it to yourself. Don't. People talking about it. So boring here, just being childish somewhat. And I know she's gonna say, oh, I was drunk and all that stuff. As soon as Royce got off that stage, she looked at Susie like, Susie, I invited you to this event and you came here drunk. I'm gonna need you to sit down somewhere, go home, leave, do something, because you're getting on my nerves. So now we're gonna move over to, it was Tammy, Kesha, Kenya, Evelyn, and Shauna. They all get together, and it's like, I want to know what happened. She was like, well, when she told me that she didn't want to do my video, that she didn't want to put her name on anything that was, not up to par. And I'm paraphrasing. She was like, I didn't, because when I asked you all kind of thing, when I was asking you questions, you didn't understand what I was talking about. And she was, and Kesha was telling Kenya, you didn't know what I was talking about when I was asking you all I asked you what's your storyboard. She was like looking like, I don't know. She's like, that's why I didn't want to put my name on anything you're working with, because you were being unprofessional. You didn't have the right money, and basically you just didn't know what you were doing. And Tammy was like, well, how did you say it? She's like, well, I told them that Kesha wasn't supportive of me, and I wanted to thank everybody. It was like, well, the way you said it was mean. And she's like, well, I just thought that if she was giving me some kind of criticism, destructive criticism, then maybe, I may have said that word wrong, maybe that she wanted me to tell other people. It was like, no. She's like, well, she's like, I don't think it was criticism. She just basically tell you, you don't know what you're doing. I'm not putting my name on any of this. So they was like, girl, what is wrong with you? What is up with that video? Maybe you should take some of those videos down because you are looking kind of crazy and just acting all over the place on that YouTube video. So Tammy, she meets up with her. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna give you a chance. I'm gonna bring in my people and try to help you get this together. And don't mess this up now. So Tammy, she'd invited some hairstylists and some other people, I guess, who she worked with to help Kenya with her video. First thing went wrong was Kenya was late. Yeah. Tammy was like, I can't believe we helping out this girl and she's late. Yeah. Second thing, she did not have her headshots. They were on a flash drive. Didn't have her computer because it broke. Yeah. And Tammy was like, what if I was babyface and all this stuff and you didn't have all this right material? You got to look at this like that. This could be your opportunity. You just throwing away. She didn't have her material. She had on this, what Tammy called a CD player that she stole from her hotel room, brought it out. And to me, it sounded like back in the day when you had those old cassette recorders and song came on the radio and you recorded. That's how the quality sounded. It was loud, but it was like you could tell something was off. And I'm like, really? You're coming in here with this? What's wrong with you? Then she proceeds to get up and dance. All the while she's saying, I don't really know how to dance, but I can dance. I don't know how to dance, but I can dance. I was like, yeah, I can see why Kesha didn't want to put her name on your project. You acting all 42 kinds of crazy. You were totally unprepared. Now, if I'm in no way part of the music industry, but I know if I'm trying to get my demo out there, I'm going to bring it on something that I've made, maybe a CD. Bring it to the people. These are my headshots. I will like this. Come in prepared. She had some crazy outfit on which prevented her from dancing correctly. Her excuse. It was asking her, so this video that you're going to be doing, is it going to be a part of your album? No, the video I'm going to be doing is not going to be part of my album. These other songs are going to be part of my album. So what, you just doing a video just to be doing it? That's what I got out of it. When that girl left, Tammy's like, y'all, I'm sorry. I wasted y'all time on this child. She came here unprepared and just acting all kinds of crazy. So we shall see how this music or this album comes out for her. Personally, I don't really see it happening. I see it how she's always unprepared about things. So, yeah. So, I want to, if I left anything out, please leave a comment or a video response. And I want to thank my subscribers and the people who watch my videos. And like always, I want you to like this video, comment, subscribe, and share this with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, and here on YouTube. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.